The yellow and white three-story building in the shade of trees in the village of Permomaiskoye in the Moscow region has witnessed difficult times in the history of the Communist Party of China. In 2013, China rented this building for 49 years, and the Russian side receives a symbolic payment of 1 ruble annually. What does this building have to do with the CPC? On August 14, 1985, the People's Daily published an article by Deng Yingchao entitled Out of Danger.
We were about to disembark after the ship docked in Dalian. Several people from the Japanese River Police Department came to question us. First, they asked what Comrade Zhou Enlai did for a living. He replied that he was selling antiques. Then they said, "You're not engaged in antiques. You are a soldier." Stretching out his hands, Zhou asked, "Do you think I look like a soldier?" Comrade Zhou Enlai calmly answered all their questions.
This article tells how Deng Yingchao and Zhou Enlai were interrogated by the Japanese on their way to Moscow for the 6th CPC National Congress in 1928 and escaped danger due to their resourcefulness. Why was the Congress held in Moscow?
由于蒋介石反动军阀的叛变革命，应该说国内已经处在一片的白色恐怖。我们在国内已经没有一个安全的地方可以召开党的全国代表大会，所以呢，只能寻找其他的会址。共产逻辑呢，这时已经了解到蒋介石集团已经叛变了革命，所以在这种背景下，共产国际决定中共6大可以在莫斯科召开。
Most of the delegates arrived from Shanghai via Dalian to Harbin and crossed the border from Manzhouli and Suifenhe. The rest arrived by ship from Shanghai to Vladivostok. The political situation was turbulent, transportation was inadequate, and the road to Moscow was fraught with many dangers.
代表来之后杨志华安排代表住在房里面的床上，他和孩子打地铺，睡在这个地板上。当时这个杨志华的女儿瞿都一很小，但是很懂事。杨志华就告诉他，如果有人问来的代表是谁，你就说是爸爸。
有代表过去的时候，妈妈叫我叫他爸爸，这样子可以掩护代表开6大。我觉得奇怪得很。后来我就问妈妈，我怎么那么多的爸爸？
We crossed the border in the evening. The messenger warned us in advance not to cough, but she to melt and suffer from lung disease and coughed badly. And when he crossed the border, he had to cover his mouth tightly. At that time, the industry of the USSR was barely recovering, and there was a severe shortage of coal. The locomotives were stoked with wood, and they slowly walked. Therefore, it took a long time to get from Manzhouli to Moscow. Each had its own sleeping place, but the food was only sorghum mixed with corn. The trip from Manzhouli to Moscow took a month. To ensure the strictest secrecy, we did not stop in Moscow, but immediately went to the meeting place. Delegates secretly crossed the border to get to Moscow and participate in the 6th National Congress of the CPC at the decisive moment of China's revolutionary struggle for the sake of the future and the fate of the nation. And it became the only national congress held abroad in the history of the party. Many of the delegates gave their lives on their way to Moscow or back to China, but their comrades did not back down. On June 18, 1928, after the opening of the 6th National Congress of the CPC was declared in a building in Permomaiskoye village outside Moscow, L'Entente Nationale began ringing in the hall. A number of resolutions were passed during the Congress, which had a far-reaching impact on the Chinese Revolution. Later on, a fire broke out at the site of the Congress and the building was badly damaged. With efforts of the governments of China and Russia, it has been completely restored and revived like the Communist Party of China, whose revolutionary path was by no means smooth, but the further it advanced, the stronger it became. the centenary of the party is just the beginning.